Hello everyone and welcome back to another Looking for More Legion. I've decided I want to do this sort of thing because I am obsessed with the expansion and I just, like I said in like nearly every video I've done about it, this is how I keep saying this is like, okay. Yeah. But today I want to talk about one of the artifacts. I was thinking about doing a video about all the class artifacts, but then they released one of the artifacts. They announced one of the artifacts, or it was leaked on MMO Champ. That took my eye, that's got me intrigued deeply, and that was the fishing artifact. Now, in an interview with Dave Kosak by Chester Cox, they said they were joking around about making a fishing artifact, but then they're just like, no, we can't do that, don't hold it against me, it's not canon. And apparently it is, unless this is completely fake. In which case, I'll be very upset. But right now, there is a artifact calculator out for it, and I thought it would be fun to go over it. So it is called the Underlight Angler, and it has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 traits. And we are going to go over them and maybe talk about them just a little bit. So the first one, the one that you start off with, is called Undercurrent. And it's 100-yard range, and it's teleport to the nearest fishing node. That sounds mighty useful if you're lazy. So if you're like inland, you're just like, I feel like fishing. You just hit that, and then you're off to the sea, or a lake, or something. Some fishing node, so that's pretty good. Now, the majority of these are pretty, well, they're not, like, big and explosive and, like some of the other things, other artifacts, but they are helpful for fishing, but fishing itself is pretty dull, in my opinion. So there is Storm Ray Angling, increases catch to chance Storm Rays in the open waters of Stormheim. Cursed Queenfish Angling, increases chance of a Cursed Fish in Azuna. Black Barracuda increases chance to catch this fish in the oceanic waters of the Broken Isle. Rune Scale Koi Angling and increases to catch that fish in Surma. High Mountain Salmon Angling increases chance to catch High Mountain Salmon in High Mountain. Muscular Perch Angling and, increases for this fish in Valshara. And that is it, I believe. So those are all, they just increase the chance of you getting a specific fish. I don't know if you'll be able to earn all of these, but if you can't, then you'll probably have to pick a specific fish that you want. How you do that, I don't know, but yeah, that's a thing. There's Lure Master. Increases duration of Legion lures and baits by 0 seconds per rank. I assume that 0 seconds will become an actual number when either the beta or the game is released. So, yeah, that'll be good if you're fishing for a long time. I don't think I've ever fished for more than 10 minutes. So, I don't know, this is probably not going to be too useful to me. Now we get on to the good ones. This one branches off High Mountain Salmon and Storm Ray Angling. The angling traits of your fishing rod seem to branch into one other trait, and what determines this is the zones that are sort of like adjacent to each other. So Azuna is connected to Valshara because Azuna is right next to Valshara, and the High Mountain one is right next to Stormheim, and Surma is sort of between all of them, and the Broken Shore is like off by itself. But yeah, onto the good ones, like I said. The first one, we'll go over on the tree that I won't go down when the thing comes out. It's called Surface Tension, and it's the ability to walk on water. So, very, very useful, I'm sure. And then Fishbane, increases auto-attack damage done to aquatic beasts by 0%, and that 0, of course, will change into a number by the time the game comes out, of course. One of the other like elite trait at the back, it's called Blood Fishing. Grants a chance to catch blood of Sargeras when fishing in the Broken Isle. don't know what Blood of Sargeras is. Maybe it's gonna be another resource like Felblight in Warlords of Draenor, but we don't. I don't know if they've released anything about what Blood of Sargeras is. I assume it's some sort of crafting material that will help you craft anything, since fishing is a secondary profession. And now for the tree that I will take. It is Better Luck Next Time. Grants a chance to catch boots when fishing in the Broken Isle. Now, at first I was just like, why the hell would I want that? But then I got to thinking, like, what if it's not just like a grey boot, like junk that you can just sell? Maybe it is junk, but maybe it's gonna be like really, like some of the treasure junk that you can get that's like worth 100 gold. That'd be great. Or maybe it's an actual piece of gear. Like you can get like elite boots from using this trait. That would be pretty dang cool. And yeah, I think that'd be a really weird way to gear your character, but you'd only be getting boots. But I like it. I like it. And my favorite trait of them all, fish renders blessing. Become a fish when underwater, allowing you to breathe water and swim rapidly. Why I want this? Because you turn into a fish, and it just makes... I don't know if this only applies to waters in Legion, but this makes swimming so much better, because whenever I'm in water, you're going much slower, and to me, it's just like, oh my god, I want to go faster, and I'm not a druid, I'm a rogue, so I just need to, and sprint doesn't work down here. Being able to turn into a fish, a worgen turning into a fish, the only way this can get better is if it's like a worgen fish, that like a wolf fish with fur and teeth, but it's just like a fish but with a wolf's head. That'd be hilarious. But it also shows that Blizzard is committed. If you're watching Blizzard, and you're probably not, Worgenfish. If you're not going to give us new models, give us Worgenfish. Now to wrap up this video, bring it all together. Well, first off, the trait tree is shaped like a fish, which I think is hilarious. But what I was wondering is, how are you going to get the Underlight Angler, even if that's even the final name for it? I honestly can't see you getting a artifact level fishing rod without Nat Pagle being involved. Maybe you have to go, like, hunt down, like, the biggest fish ever known. Like, I know there was a questline in Pandaria where, like, the Pandaren fishes were, like, hunting the Kraken. That'd be pretty good if you went on an adventure with Nat Pagle out into the oceans of Broken Isle, and you just come across, like, the biggest fish, or, like, a fish monster. Maybe it's one of those Naga, like, super Naga that we've seen before. That'd be pretty dang cool. But I don't know, you can only guess right now, but if it's a fishing artifact, Nat Pagle needs to be there. Hands down. He's the best fisherman in all of Azeroth, and no one can even argue about that. That's just me. I think maybe a super Naga will confront... Or maybe Nat Pagle will have to face like one of the Super Naga. Or maybe one of the Naga Witches. Something like that. I don't know. You can only guess. But you know what I want to hear? I want to hear what you think. What a great segue. I'm so good at this. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think about this fishing artifact. There's not really much to say. I mean, it's a fishing artifact. Who doesn't want it? But, I'm trying to think of, yeah, there's no real any other classes, professions that could use a artifact level thing. Maybe engineering, you get like an artifact spanner. For blacksmithing, you get an artifact hammer. But I don't think they're going to do that. Maybe just fishing, stick it to fishing. But yeah, thanks for watching this rather short video. Well, it's 10 minutes. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Looking for More Legion, and enjoy the rest of whatever the hell. Thanks, thanks guys, and I'll see you next one. Bye.